Hi everybody, it's Victoria here from Social Media Insights and Digital Hub for Small Business, and I'm coming to you today to talk to you about how we can prepare for the global anxiety that is around our small business at the moment with everything that is happening. There is a lot of people that are ending up being locked down and being isolated. So I was listening to somebody yesterday. I try not to listen to the news. I was listening to someone very reputable, and they were saying that it probably won't go away for the next 3 to 6 months. So in small business, I own my own small businesses, as you probably know already. In small business, it's a very tricky time for us because often our cash flow is from week to week or month to month. And when something like this happens, it can really, really affect a lot of our businesses. So I'm just letting you know that I don't know all of the answers. But what I will try and do for you is give you as much knowledge that I have in my head about how to encourage your business to be more digital. A lot of people will be spending a lot of time on their phones at home and on their computers at home. So let's make sure that our business is absolutely tight around those areas, and we're doing the best that we can for our customers and making sure that we can keep their lives hopefully as normal, which is a little bit of a strange word to use, but as normal as possible. And that's actually where I wanted to start talking. Doesn't matter where our people are. They're our customers. Doesn't matter whether they're at home or whether they are at an event that we needed to cancel, or whether they would have been standing at our storefront or in our store. They are our customers. And our jobs as small business owners is towards our customers and to serve our customers as well as we possibly can. So that should really be your first and foremost point of call, is to think to yourself, in my business, what can I possibly do to serve my customers? And they can be customers from ages and ages ago. So you could even look into your email accounts, getting email addresses. Hopefully you've been getting email addresses from your customers and starting to reach out to them and ask them. Just ask them, what can I do to help support you if you are in a situation where you're in lockdown or you're isolated, or you are finding it difficult to get out and about, or even if you're suffering from any mental health issues caused from this anxiety and this lockdown, because I think that is actually going to be quite prominent as well. So first point of call is your customers. What can we do to support our customers in our business? And what can we do to make our customers' journey within our business very, very easy? So you might have been seeing like recently that I've been offering a digital health check. And so what I thought I might do today, instead of offering that to you, is actually tell you what you can go through yourself, and to make sure that all of your bits and pieces are, like I said before, absolutely tight. And you know that you're giving your customers an easy journey into your business. So if you don't have a pen and paper ready, you might like to stop the video or go and grab a pen and paper now, because the digital health check that I have put together is quite a lot that I go through. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to mention all of these today. So what we need to do, let's start with your website. Now, you might actually not own your website. You might have a Shopify, you might have an Amazon store, or you might not have a website at all. Geez, if you don't have a website, we need to do something about that quick smart. But and there's very, very easy ways for you to do that as well. And let me know if you do need to create your own website, and I can help you do that, because if you're stuck at home not doing anything else, you may as well create your own website. Okay, so we need to look at your speed of your website to see if it loads properly. Actually, the first thing we need to look at your website is if it loads properly on desktop and mobile, with every single part of the mobile experience looking very, very, very good, because most people are on their mobiles when they're looking at websites. We need to see whether everything loads properly, that your customers aren't waiting for any situation. And I don't know about you, but I absolutely hate going to a website and a pop-up comes up straight away. And it says, do you want to go into our thing? Or do you want this? Do you want that? It's like, no, I actually came to your website for a reason. I want to read for a little while before that pop-up comes up. Okay. So having a think about your website from a customer's point of view. Making sure, if you've got a Facebook page, making sure you've got your Facebook pixel popped onto that correctly, so that then you can see who is coming to your website and you can retarget them at another stage if you want to. Making sure all of your links work properly. This is really, really important. You need to go through every single link multiple times on multiple different platforms. So if you're on your website on a mobile, click all your links. Does your Facebook link work? Does your YouTube link work? Does your phone number actually, can you press on your phone number and it comes up on the phone saying call? Because a person really needs that. If they're going to call your business, they don't want to copy it down somewhere else or copy and paste it and then go in and try and remember how to do that. It just needs to be a press button on the phone. Same with the email. It should have a hyperlink underneath it to link everything to the email. All the links should work beautifully. So Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, making sure that it goes directly to your LinkedIn. If you've got a contact form on there, making sure that it directly links through, so that your customers aren't having to get confused about where to go, because as we know, confused customers don't buy. Contact page, making sure you do have a contact page there, and even though you have put your Facebook link or whatever it is on the side, put them underneath as well, because sometimes they, especially on a mobile, when you're scrolling up, if you've got your contact there, the Facebook thing, if you've got it on your header, could have actually gone by that stage. So then you're still needing your Facebook and your links with the contact form so people can see. Making sure you've got a clear CTA. Oh, I should have said, this website includes one-page landing pages as well. Okay, so if you've just got a one-page landing page, it's exactly the same as having a one-page website. So this goes for websites and landing pages. Making sure that you've got a really clear call to action on it, a CTA. So some people could be coming from your Facebook page and they already know what they want. But if you are sending them to a landing page that has a heap of information and then the call to action at the end, your customer might not get all the way down to there. So think about your customer's journey. So they have gone to a Facebook ad, they've clicked on your landing page, they know they want to buy it, they're very time poor, they're in the toilet and they're just about to finish, let's get real here, and they want to leave. They don't want to scroll through everything. So popping a CTA at a call to action at the top, popping a call to action in the middle, popping a call to action at the end for the people that do want to read it through. Because some of your customers could already be knowledgeable about your business. Other customers may not be knowledgeable about your business at all, and they do need to read through all of that. So just thinking about your customer's journey and all the different customers that could possibly come to your landing page or your website. Sorry, I hope I'm not speaking too quickly. Let me know if you've got any questions, and I'll post this all over the place. So just let me know what you've got in the questions. All good. Brad says, great. Okay, if you've got a physical place, make sure that you're on Google Maps. Make sure that you are actually connected to Google Maps and you've got a physical map on your website, so people can see where they can come. And especially if you're a coffee shop, or if you're you really need to make sure that you have set yourself up, not just with the map on the website, but you have connected yourself to Google, and you've connected yourself into Google Maps, because not only will that come up, your website will come up, but when you've got into Google Maps, if someone types into Google, cafe in Busselton, that will come up. You will come up in the Google Maps as well. So it's making sure that it's just so easy for your customers to get to you. What else have I got here? Making sure everything's clear visually. If we're on a small mobile, we don't want to have tiny, tiny squishy writing. We need it to be very, very clear for our customers. Our customers might, be looking down every now and then if they're at work and they don't, they don't want their boss to see. We need it to be very, very clear. Making sure your logo is there, your business name is there. It's just ticking off all these little boxes to make sure that your branding is consistent over everything. So on your website, it's the same as your Facebook page, and it's the same as your Instagram, it's the same as your LinkedIn, it's the same as your t-shirt, it's the same as your business card, and just everything beautifully. And if you've got a product, it's the same as the logos on your product as well. So everything is beautifully visually pleasing and the same, and that gives a lot of trust to our customers, that they can see that journey, and it's all going across, and it all looks really, really good. Okay, having an about page on there. We don't need to tell everybody about us straight away. A lot of people are just interested in the product. They couldn't care less about the history behind it, but some people do. Some people really like it, because if you're in an industry with a lot of mistrust, then having an about page and telling people that you are a family business, that you're a local business, that this is where your money is going to, that we really care about you, we have our own personal customer support service, it's not offshore, it's all here. That type of stuff is really important for the trust. But not having it right up front at the beginning. So if someone really wants to find out about you, great, it's there, it's on your header, they can click on it, they can build that trust up with you, but it doesn't need to be right there smack bang in front of everything. An incentive to join your email list. Emails are incredibly precious these days. A lot of people have spam email addresses that they click in if they just want something, because they know that they're going to be marketed to later. But if you really, really want somebody's email address, I suggest using them as a precious commodity and giving your customers something worthwhile. If you've got on your website, join our email list, what's the incentive? What's the need for that? So if you've got a restaurant, why don't you give people a recipe? If you've got a smoothie place, why don't you give your customers, the recipe for a smoothie? They're still going to want to come in and get it from you, because it's the customer experience there, but giving them something that is associated with your business. When I was teaching meditation, I would give out a meditation, or I'd give out some stress management techniques. So thinking about your business and what value can you give to your customers to get them on that email list, because you then own that email. If it's in a proper customer service place like MailChimp or MailLite, it's illegal to get emails and send business emails from your personal email. So making sure that you do have a proper email server. And then giving a lot of value. And again, this is an opportunity to give a lot of value digitally to your customers. So giving them an ebook, giving them a recipe, giving them ideas on how they can do exercises at home, giving them, self-massage techniques if you're a massage therapist, teaching them how to, I don't know, work in the garden, like just whatever your business is, teaching them how to do things at home because they may be self-isolated or they may be in lockdown. So really giving people a lot of ideas on how to do things at home. And again, it's building that customer relationship and that customer trust. Incentive. I've got pop-ups here. Just, like I said, too soon. Just don't pop things up too soon. It really annoys people and they'll just go away. They'll say, oh, that's just annoying. Yeah. Make sure if you've got cookies on there, if you've got a pixel on there, you've got a cookies disclosure, letting people know that you are collecting information from them. If you've got a booking system, checking always all your links. Does everything link properly? Does everything link properly? And also, is there anything on your website that's completely out of date? Oh, there's something on mine. Something sold. Something ran out of stock on one of mine this morning. I'm just writing myself a note saying change website because it's out of date, because my stock has sold, which is great. So just making sure that everything is up to date and just taking away things that are completely irrelevant or updating them to make them relevant. Okay, this is getting a little bit technical, but making sure your keywords are set up properly with your search engine optimization, so your SEO, making sure that you have your local words in there, and working towards getting a decent Google ranking so that people can find your website. Because there's so many thousands of websites out there. Okie dokes. So that really is websites, and it's probably not an exhaustive list, but that's some of the things that we can just tick off and see how things are going. Okay, so with your business accounts, your social media accounts, your Instagram and Facebook have to be business accounts. Because one, when I say it's illegal to post business stuff on your Facebook page, illegal is probably not the right word, but they don't really like it that much. I did this morning because I really wanted to make sure that people were seeing that I was doing this webinar, but it's not a common practice of mine to do it. So making sure that you have a business page, and then if you've got a business page, you can put a shop in it. This is Facebook and Instagram. You can put a shop in it. You can look at your customers and you can see where they are, what they're doing, how old they are, what they like, what they don't like, and then you can retarget to them. So it's really important that you have a business Instagram and Facebook page. To find out if you've got an Instagram business page, go into settings and then go into account. And then if you see business in it, you have business account. If you don't see that you have a business account, scroll down and it will either say change to professional or creative account. So just do that. Brad's saying, I see a lot of people post on a business account. Yeah, absolutely. And I do too. Business account and share to personal. Is that advisable? Sometimes, but you might also be spamming too many people. So like I said, I did it this morning because I wanted to get it out very, very quickly that I'm doing this. I only had a couple of hours to say, yes, I'm doing this. But it's not a recommendation to do it all the time. And Facebook does not like it, and they can shut you down. If you are promoting yourself too much on your private page, they can shut you down. It is in their policies that they can do that. So always thinking Facebook, Instagram, play their game and play by their rules, because do you know what? They allow us to advertise for free, for goodness sake. It's an incredible gift that they give us. We can pay for advertising, we can do all that kind of stuff, but for small business to get ourselves out there, what an amazing gift that we've been given with social media, really. So let's just play the game. Let's just, try and play by their rules as much as you can. Sometimes you don't know the rules, and that's okay. The other thing, Brad, that you might be seeing recently is people using their name as a business account. So it looks like it's coming from a personal account, but they're just using their personal name for a business page. I've seen quite a lot of that recently, and I've sort of gone, oh my goodness, they're doing this. And then I thought, no, they're not actually. They're playing the game, and they're going by the rules. Right. So making sure you've got a business page. So I said how to find out with the Instagram. So with the Facebook business page, just see if you've got a shop now or a learn now button. That's the easiest way to see if you have a business account. Okay, so we have in Facebook, we have to have a personal account in order to then have a business account. We don't necessarily need to use our personal account for personal reasons, but we have to actually have it to start up a business account. Okay, so again, making sure that your logo and your business name and everything is just it's the same. It's that lovely customer trust journey that is over the website and all of your social medias. Consistent posting. So people might post, they sort of go, yeah, okay, I've put 5 posts up and I'm set, I can leave it. You can't. You need to keep your customers up to date of what's going on, because unfortunately business pages really only get seen by about 2 or 3% of your customers anyway, through to the Facebook algorithms. So consistent posting ups that, and engaging your customers ups that as well. So asking them questions, doing polls, doing surveys, giving away things, and really talking to your customers. And that's what, again, I'll come back to the beginning. That's what all of this is about. It's customer service. So when we are posting consistently on our Facebook pages, it's customer service. This is what is this is what small business is about, is supporting our customers, because the customers are the ones that are supporting our small business. So we really need to think about how important our customers are. And when you're thinking about posting on Facebook, it's not just, I need to post. It's supporting your customers. It is customer service. Okay, so I'm getting a bit passionate about this, sorry. Making sure that, so making sure everything's very, very relevant to your audience. Don't confuse them by doing things that are completely off the bat. Make everything very, very consistent with your audience. If you are really, really, really sick of talking about your business and you're thinking to yourself, oh my goodness, this is all I talk about, this is the only thing, go and get a hobby. Go and get a hobby, a personal hobby. Go and find something else to do that, is not your business, but be consistent in your business, in your Facebook page. Okay. Now, is there Jenny just says, is there a sweet spot on the number of posts per day? If you're doing a launch, your sweet spot's probably about 4 times a day. But people get very annoyed if it's not quality posts. And so you really want to make sure that those posts are quality posts. So, and posts that your customers want, and posts that are engaging, they're funny, they're entertaining, they're inspiration. You are giving your customers a reason to want to come and see your stuff. So when you're thinking about that, if you can only come up with quality posts 2 times a week, just do that. If you can think about quality posts 4 times a day, awesome, amazing, that's great. But You don't want your customers, so always thinking in the back of my mind, what does my customer want? What does my customer want? What do they want? Do they want to see things 4 times a day from you? Is it, are you giving them that much value that they really, really want this? Or can you do 2 times a week and then get heaps and heaps and heaps of engagement? So the Facebook algorithms look at how many people are seeing your posts, what they're doing. Are they liking it? Are they sharing it? Are they commenting on it? And so they're the ones that you really want your customers to do that. You want them to like, share, comment. And so that tells the algorithms that your content is really, really interesting. And so then Facebook will show more people because they say, oh, this is interesting. We want this on our business. We want this on our platform. Okay. So Jenny's just said, thanks. I tend to share pet pictures, videos once or twice a week. Need to put some, quality stuff up there. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Now, Jenny's got a pet product company that sells a whole bunch of different pet products. And if you've got a pet industry, it's really, really, really good because lots of people come to Facebook to look at cat videos. They'll absolutely love it. And funny, dog videos and gorgeous pooch, I don't know, dress ups. And like, there's so much to share. And so you've got a very, very good one. Now, Jenny, also to make your life easier, because I know that you are busy and you're out and about, is to schedule those posts. So scheduling them into Creator Studio so that you're not thinking to yourself, oh my goodness, I have to find something to post every single day. Okay, now Brad says, I find I go in bursts with India stuff, but it can depend on what info is coming out. Absolutely. Yeah, it really depends on what info is coming out and keeping things very, very relevant to our customers. Yeah. Remind me, Brad, I've got some incredible Facebook ads information about India that would like to share with you, and I keep forgetting to share it, so remind me. Okay, so relevant to audience. There's on the page, there's a description on your Facebook page. So you can put in all of your links in there. You can put in your links to all of your other platforms. You can put in your links to all of your selling platforms, or all of your booking platforms, your landing pages, your websites. I see so many descriptions with absolutely no links in them. Facebook doesn't like you to put links to send people off Facebook on the posts. So making sure that in your description, you have links that you can share with your customers. There's, I don't know, probably one in, I don't know, 20 or something. I see people having links in that description. It's such good real estate. The other thing is making sure that you've been through all of your business information on your Facebook page, and you have and you can list on your Facebook page, and you've set everything properly. Again, you've got your local place, you've got a map that's there, that you've got all your description, and you've linked all your things properly. Okay, so Jenny says, I've just found out yesterday that a customer also has a horse and used a shampoo on him. When she ran it out of the horse stuff, loved it, and says goes so silky soft. Afterwards found out a new niche. Yay, exactly. And that's only from listening to our customers. So if we're not reaching out to our customers through social media, through webinars like this, how are we going to find out these things from our customers and support what they need? Because our customers are clever. They can tell us what they want, and then we can expand our businesses that way. Okay, so making sure the business info is set out, making sure all the buttons work. If you don't want to be bothered with somebody messaging you all the time, don't put message me on the button. Put shop now if you've got a product. And if you've got a product in a fair few different places, like if you're selling on Amazon in India or Australia, you know, pop them into a landing page that gives your customers the chance to go wherever they want to at that stage. So you can put a shop now, and then you can put in the website or the landing page link, and then you can send them to where you want to go. If you don't want people to call you, I don't like people calling me because I'm often doing this type of thing, or I'm with my family. So I actually don't speak on the phone very often. I don't advertise that people can call me on my Facebook button, because they're just going to get to an answering machine, and I don't think that is very professional. When your customer wants you, they want you. And so I give lots of different ways for my customers to get to me. Most of my customers want to book an appointment with me, so my button says book now. And it's not a book now where we have to go back and forth and back and forth. It's a book now calendar system where they can make an appointment and it can get approved by me. So just making it so easy for your customers to do things with that button on Facebook. Now, what else have I got? Making sure all your events work. If you've got events that you have done, take them off. They don't need to be there anymore. Offers, answering reviews. Again, talking to our customers. Lots of people get reviews on Facebook and they're not answering them. They're not saying thank you so much. It was really great that you came into my cafe, messaged me for a 10% discount just to say thanks for writing this review. You're going to get a repeat customer. How easy is that? You know, and it's really nice customer service to say thank you so much for giving me a review. Your customer doesn't have to do that. It's completely off their back. And also, if you get a bad review, great information on how you can improve. And saying that to the customer, I'm really glad that you know, spent the time coming back to me, and I really appreciate learning and how I can grow my business. And you've really given me an absolute goal on how to improve my business within the next week. Thank you very much. You know, so it's all about supporting our customers, because our customers support us. That's our business. Okay, dokes. Just a little bit on email. Please try to get emails. They are important. It is getting harder and harder to get through spam. So making sure that you've set up your email server properly. I use MailChimp. I find it very, very easy, and I have used MailChimp for 12 years or so being online, but there's others out there that are very good at the moment as well. Okay, so in your email, or even in your email signature, popping in all of your links, popping in your Facebook link, popping in your website link, popping in your landing page link, so that every single time you send an email, someone's got a chance to go and have a look at your business. And again, if they're in lockdown or isolation, people are going to be looking at emails, and they're going to be looking at links, and they're going to be saying, I've got a little bit of time now, I'm going to be having a look around. So making sure all of those are set up beautifully for you, really, really well. Okay. I've said an incentive given to get people onto your email list. I've gotten here, make sure that the automation doesn't go into spam. So really thinking about your customers and what do they want from you next with an automated email, you know. How's your email header? Are you writing emojis in your headline to make sure, I'm giving away all my secrets. I don't know if I should be here. Anyway, doesn't matter. All is all good for you. Making sure there's emojis in the headline. It stands out a lot more than anything else. Website and the signature, and making sure that your email is that your email is actually easy to share as well. So share on Facebook, or share via email, or share to LinkedIn if your business is more of a corporate business. So having a call to action in your email as well. Okay, what else have I got here? Customer service, TripAdvisor. If you've got Google reviews, to go and answer those as well. Can you answer Google reviews? Oh, I think I wrote that down to check. Yeah, so anyway, can someone let me know if you can answer Google reviews? And then I think it is a good idea to try and go and answer them. Okay, now customer service, ask if you can help. So yeah, like I said before, giving ebooks, giving guides, giving blogs, writing really, really good quality blogs, recipes, this is a good time to go through all of these things and up your tech skills, making sure that all your digital platforms work very, very well. Good chance to look at your products. So your product doesn't need to be a physical product, it could be a service as well, and seeing how you can up your service or up your product and making it amazing for your customer. And if you don't know what your customer wants, ask them. Do a survey, do a poll, ask them. If they're standing in front of you, ask them. What would you like to see better? What can we do that is good, that you really like? What can we improve on? Just ask. It's easy. Okay, if you're wanting to do videos like this, to jump in, and then this is a Zoom video. So Zoom is free for a little bit of time. I do pay for my Zoom because this is how I do all of my videos, and I do all my video conferencing because my clients are all over Australia. And this, Zoom is a really, really good way if you are in lockdown or if you're isolated. So Zoom conferencing is very, very good. I find it a little bit easier than Skype. Some people still like using Skype. I like using Zoom. Okay, and then what other channels can you start working on? So you've got your website, you've got your Facebook, you've got your Instagram. Can you start working on Pinterest, or can you start working on a YouTube channel, or can you start working on the ebook that you've been wanting to write forever? Can you start working on Instagram stories if that's something that you just think, oh my goodness, I don't even know what that is? So, YouTubing, asking me, finding out lots and lots of information, good quality information, and I'll be giving out where you can go to get that good quality information, and just upgrading your skills as well. Cool. Okay. So Brad said with Zoom, I found the one-on-one is unlimited time for free, and it's awesome stuff. It really is awesome stuff. We live in such a great time to be upping our skills digitally. This is a really good chance for us to do this, and to focus on our customers, and to focus on what we can do to upskill ourselves and to help our customers. Cool. Okay, so that was very quick. I hope it was 11:43. Okay, so I didn't want to waste too much of your Sunday. I do try not to work on a Sunday, but I just really wanted to get this information out there for people that do find themselves in a position where they are isolated. Thanks, Brad. See you on Friday. Yes. I'm thinking. I'll have a talk to you afterwards, Brad. Cool. Okay, so Brad and I were just saying he's coming from Melbourne and I'm coming from Perth, and we're flying up to Brisbane to Amazon conference. So I'm a bit nervous about flying, to tell you the truth. Did you see the post this morning where I posted my my immune boosting smoothie? I've started to drink those quite regularly. So, and to thinking about how I can protect myself and make myself as healthy as I could possibly be. Cool. Okay, so if you've got any questions, just pop them in the comments. I'll pop this onto YouTube and I'll pop this onto the Facebook stuff. And Jenny, I'll see you there as well. See you. Merlot? Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe Merlot is good for, it's a green smoothie, Brad, not a red smoothie. Excellent. All right. Well, lovely seeing everybody again and speaking to you both. And if you're watching this on the replay, come say hi and let's support each other. This is a really, really important time to see how we can band together as business owners and really, really support each other and really support ourselves to get through this very, very unique time. Beautiful. Okay, thanks again for coming, and I'm just going to stop that recording and I'll see you later.